Imagine two travelers in their 70s boarding the exact same long-haul flight. They sit on the same aircraft, fly the same route, and spend the same 10 or 12 hours in the air. But when the plane lands, their experiences couldn't be more different. One traveler steps off feeling surprisingly refreshed, ready to explore, enjoy the sights, and start the vacation immediately. The other is battling swollen ankles, an aching back, stiff joints, exhaustion, and jet lag before the trip has even begun. What made the difference? It wasn't age, it wasn't luck, and it certainly wasn't flying first class. It was a handful of simple habits most travelers never think about until it's too late. The truth is that long-haul flights place unique stresses on the body, especially after age 70. But with the right preparation, you can dramatically reduce fatigue, improve circulation, minimize jet lag, and arrive feeling far better than most passengers around you. In today's video, we're sharing 10 essential long-haul flight rules experienced senior travelers swear by. Follow these strategies and you'll give yourself the best possible chance of arriving healthy, comfortable, and ready to enjoy every moment of your trip. If you want more travel tips like this, hit subscribe. 1. Board warm, not stiff. Most people think a flight begins when they sit down. In reality, it starts hours earlier. Between the car ride, security lines, and waiting at the gate, your body may already be stiff before boarding. Arrive a little earlier, walk around the terminal, stretch gently, and stay hydrated throughout the day before your flight. Before boarding, visit the restroom and take a few slow breaths. Starting the flight relaxed and loose can make a huge difference later. 2. Wear compression socks. Many older travelers underestimate how much sitting affects circulation. During a long flight, blood naturally pools in the lower legs. Combined with cabin pressure and reduced movement, this can lead to swollen feet, swollen ankles, and significant discomfort after landing. Compression socks help support circulation by applying gentle pressure to the legs. For most travelers, socks in the 15 to 20 millimeters of mercury range are sufficient for long-haul flights. The key is putting them on before leaving for the airport, rather than trying to struggle with them after boarding. Think of compression socks as extra support for your circulatory system during a period when it's being asked to work harder than usual. They may not be glamorous, but they can make a huge difference by the end of a long journey. 3. Move every 2 hours and your ankles every 30 minutes. There's a reason experienced travelers rarely stay seated for an entire flight. Movement matters. The calf muscles play a major role in helping blood travel back toward the heart. Some experts even refer to them as the body's second heart. When you're sitting for hours without movement, circulation slows and blood can begin pooling in the legs. Fortunately, the solution is simple. Every 30 minutes, perform a few ankle pumps. Point your toes upward, then downward. Repeat slowly for a minute or two. Every couple of hours, stand up and walk down the aisle if conditions allow. If you're unable to leave your seat, press your feet firmly into the floor, lift your knees, rotate your ankles, and stretch whenever possible. Small movements performed consistently are far more effective than waiting until your body feels stiff and uncomfortable. Remember, move before stiffness decides for you. 4. Don't wait until you're thirsty. One of the biggest mistakes older travelers make is relying on thirst as a reminder to drink. Unfortunately, thirst becomes a less reliable signal as we age. Inside an aircraft cabin, humidity levels are extremely low. Moisture leaves the body much faster than many people realize. By the time you feel thirsty, mild dehydration may already be affecting your energy, concentration, and comfort. A better strategy is to drink proactively. Bring an empty water bottle through security and fill it before boarding. Take several good swallows of water every 45 minutes throughout the flight. Start hydrating the day before travel rather than waiting until you're seated on the plane. This simple habit can help reduce headaches, fatigue, dry mouth, and that sluggish feeling many travelers experience after landing. 5. Avoid heavy, salty meals and excess alcohol. Airplane food isn't always your friend. Many in-flight meals contain large amounts of sodium. Combined with reduced movement and dry cabin air, excess salt can contribute to swelling and discomfort. Heavy meals can also leave you feeling bloated and sluggish for hours. Whenever possible, eat a balanced meal before heading to the airport. Once on board, choose lighter options and avoid overeating simply because food is available. Bringing your own healthy snacks can be a smart backup plan. Fruit, unsalted nuts, or a simple granola bar often provide better energy than heavily processed alternatives. Alcohol deserves special attention as well. While a glass of wine may seem relaxing, alcohol can increase dehydration and worsen fatigue during long flights. A little moderation can go a long way toward helping you feel better after landing. And here's something we'd love to know from you. What's your favorite healthy travel snack for long flights? Drop it in the comments to help other travelers. 6. Reduce cabin noise fatigue. Many travelers notice physical discomfort during a flight. Far fewer recognize the hidden impact of noise. Aircraft cabins are filled with constant sound. Engines, conversations, crying children, announcements, and other background noises create a steady stream of stimulation. Even when you think you're ignoring it, your brain is still processing it. Over several hours, this constant exposure can contribute to mental fatigue and leave you feeling drained by the time you arrive. One of the easiest solutions is using foam earplugs. For even greater comfort, many travelers combine earplugs with noise-canceling headphones. Listening to calming music, nature sounds, or relaxing audio can create a much more peaceful environment during the journey. The quieter your experience, the more rested you're likely to feel when you reach your destination. 7. Keep essentials under the seat. Few things are more frustrating than needing something important and not being able to reach it. During turbulence or extended periods when passengers must remain seated, access to overhead bins may be impossible. That's why critical items should always stay within arm's reach. Keep medications, glasses, chargers, hearing aid supplies, tissues, lip balm, and important travel documents in a small personal bag under the seat in front of you. This simple habit prevents unnecessary stress and helps ensure you stay on schedule with medications and other daily routines. Convenience isn't just about comfort. It's about maintaining consistency and reducing avoidable problems during travel. 8. Protect yourself from cabin dryness. Aircraft cabins are remarkably dry environments. Many travelers notice dry lips, irritated eyes, scratchy throats, or nasal discomfort after several hours in the air. For older adults, these effects can feel even more pronounced. A small comfort kit can make a surprisingly big difference. Pack lip balm, hand cream, saline nasal spray, and face wipes. Use them throughout the flight rather than waiting until discomfort becomes severe. Sometimes the smallest habits create the biggest improvements in travel comfort. 9. Adapt to destination time and immediately. Jet lag can steal valuable vacation days. The older we get, the longer it often takes for our internal clocks to adjust to a new time zone. One of the most effective strategies is also one of the simplest. As soon as you board, change your watch, phone, or mental schedule to match your destination. Begin thinking, eating, resting, and planning according to local time. If it's nighttime at your destination, try to sleep. If it's daytime there, stay awake and active. This mental shift helps your brain start adapting long before the aircraft touches down. You may not eliminate jet lag entirely, but you can significantly reduce its impact. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is arriving already moving in the right direction. 10. Prioritize DVT prevention above everything else. Of all the travel rules on this list, this may be the most important. Deep vein thrombosis, often called DVT, occurs when a blood clot forms in a deep vein, usually in the leg. Long periods of immobility increase the risk. For travelers over 70, the importance of prevention becomes even greater. Fortunately, protecting yourself doesn't require complicated measures. It requires consistency. Wear compression socks, stay hydrated, perform ankle exercises regularly, walk every couple of hours, and before any especially long trip, discuss your personal risk factors with your healthcare provider. The safest approach is a layered approach. No single habit does all the work, but when multiple healthy habits are combined, they create powerful protection. Think of DVT prevention as routine travel maintenance. Just as you wouldn't drive a car across the country without checking the tires, you shouldn't board a long-haul flight without preparing your body. At the end of the day, successful travel isn't just about reaching your destination. It's about arriving feeling strong enough to enjoy it. A long flight doesn't have to leave you exhausted or struggling to recover. With a little preparation and a few smart habits, you can step off the plane feeling far more comfortable, energized, and ready for whatever adventure awaits. If you found this video helpful, let us know in the comments which tip surprised you the most. And if you have a travel trick that's worked for you over the years, share it below so everyone can benefit. Don't forget to like this video, share it with friends and family, and subscribe to the channel for more travel advice, senior travel tips, and practical ways to make every journey easier. Thanks for watching, safe travels, and we'll see you in the next video.